Mm. Oh, hello. Fantastic. How are you? How are you? Yeah. Woohoo. Yeah, yeah. Maraming salamat sa sa magandang balita, Choy, mismo. Yeah. Hello, Choy. Sabihin mo doon sa kumpadre ko, nag-add, in-add, ang tawag dito, finalo ko siya, mag-follow din siya. TikTok. Tsaka ito, sabihin mo sa kanya, sabihin mo kay kumpadre ko, mas apinado, mas kondisyon ah. Mas magaling pa siya ngayon ah. Ganda ng pagkakakanta niya. Eh, siguro yung maturity na rin ng taon, ano? Ah, dapat mag-live concert kami back to back standards ah. Nagulat ako ha, alam ko he can sing, no? Pero yung pinadala mo sa aking clip, wow. Jojo, hey. Shalom kay Michelle. Ah. Eh, syempre, pareho kami ng mga taste nun eh. Paalala mo sa kanya yung Boy in the Plastic Bubble, yung What Would They Say, tiga mo matut. Tanungin mo rin siya, yung Kalapana, hindi pa alam ng masyado ng mga tao dito sa Pilipinas. Sinusubaybayan na namin yung... Oo, hindi pa alam ng mga ibang si Juan, si Pedro Maria dito. Hindi pa nila kilala Kalapana. Pinapakinggan na namin ni Jojo. Ah. Once again, happy birthday to Clumsy. Happy birthday. Matikman nga tong Red Beach na to. Yung Red Beach eh. Wala naman lasa. Hindi, ano lang siya eh. Yung parang yung kayuwari din eh. Walang ganyan lang siya eh. Ay oo, manta rin. Oo, pula rin yung dagtayan, no? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Hindi mo kay Jojo kahit na lunch lang, over lunch. Sinubukan ko rin yung palampasin ng isang linggo yung kayuwari. So, lumalaki ng hanggang ganito kalaki pala yung kayuwari. So, para sa akin, kung magpapatubo kayo ng kayuwari, maximum na yung 6 days, 7 days. Pag over, medyo masarap yung balik lang. Talagang 5 days, 6 days yun na yun. Mamaya siguro, Clumsy, agahan natin yung umpisa, di ba? Siguro instead of 11, gawin natin 10 para sa mga meron tayong mga iba kasama na knockout kagad, di ba? Para ma-enjoy talaga yung birthday mo. Hindi naman lahat aswang tulad natin, di ba? Lang, nandiyan pa si Clamsy. Ano palagay ko, siguro mag-upisa tayo ng mga 10 o 10:30 man lang para dun sa mga fill in the blanks. Para mas maaga para mas marami makapunta at maubusan ng dahilan yung mga masyadong late, masyadong, di ba? Clamsy, gusto natin successful. Kung sa akin lang, okay lang. Yung birthday ni Anong araw nga yung world premiere nung ganyan talaga? Anong araw yon? Saturday din. Okay. Para may ano yun, insekto. Langgam. There's so many, ang dami eh. You know, he really put everything there. And it's impossible to mention all of them now. Eh. Some of them you even have to build really nice boxes. Dami. A lot of decks. Some little bit of this and that. Pero yung pinaka-treasure doon is some of the stuff that I manufactured myself. You know? Yung iba makaselyado pa. I plan to sell them and yung the funds I wanna give to his widow. Yeah. I mean, ridiculous eh. All his life savings dito niya binigay. You know? Yeah, dami kong mga produkto mga ginawa eh. Hirap gawin yun. Magnifying glass, tweezers, lahat. Para lang ma-achieve yung gusto kong ma-achieve. Para akong surgeon. Pag yun nasira yun, wala na akong tiyaga gagawin ulit. Baka siguro paggawa ko kay Ronnie, isa lamang kero. Hindi ko na kaya. Yeah. I don't remember. Well, it was great. Magaling mga plano rin ni Ronnie. So I'm supporting all his plans and we're tweaking everything. And then there are some things na pinagagawa ko rin, and I'm really happy that all the officers are working hand in hand. Sa kayo, hindi pwede yung yung trabahong hindi tapos. So now, they make it a point na everything, all tasks are really taken care of. Even yung pag-archive ng lahat. We're digitizing everything. And we record everything now. And then magkakaroon ng bagong one of our members, an all-time friend, is a CEO of a big company that makes websites, etc. etc. So talagang next level talaga. Kaya yung Mondays ko talaga is really precious. Sabi ko, sige na. Hello, Miss Mary. And then a monthly publication also. Meron kaming gagawin. It's both an online and a physical magazine monthly. Yeah. Hindi naman ako nahinto, pero tawag dito, hindi lang ako nagpapakita sa community na yon. Actually, in the worldwide community niyan, nagkaroon na nga ng mga urban legends na may matay na ako, meron nasa Timbuktu na ako, o kaya sa isang bundok. Umabot yun eh. Yeah, I saw it. Ang sarap lang ng yung every week nagkikita na kami ni Rael tsaka ni Ronnie and Chubster and some of the boys. Tsaka yung pagiging maestro ni Rael, nakakatuwa talaga. Yung kahit yung mga perfected yung mga perfected ko na taong ko na ginagawa. Sabi niya, balikan natin yung yung ginagawa mo dati ganun. Kung dito sa very moment na to, mag-pause ka, tas biglang dun mo mga maliliit na detalye. Yan ang gusto ko eh. Yan ang gusto ko eh. Like yung 3 coins na hat ko. Kaya pagkakuha ko ng dalawa, kinukuha ko lang yung pangatlo, tapos nilalagay ko na. Sabi niya, pagkuha mo ng pangatlo, ilabas mo, talagang ipakita mo talaga yung pangatlo, instead na linabas mo, tapos ididikit mo na dito. Isaludar mo muna yung last, kasi yung last yung pinaka-importante, yung 1, 2, 3. Yun yung last, kaya yung huling yun, kailangan mo i-highlight yun. I-highlight mo pa ng mas isa pang sipa. Ano? You know? Ay nako, mapapagod ang mata mo sa kakabasa doon. Ang daming entries ko doon. Pero wala, tinamad na rin ako pumunta doon eh. Parang ang daming mga, a little knowledge is a dangerous thing eh. Here's this new people who you think they know. It takes years to know something really well. Diba? Ngayon kasi, ay nako, huminto na rin ako. Hindi na ako sumisilip rin doon. Hello, Bunso! Parang hindi ako masyado enjoy dito sa Red Beach, ah. Kaiwari pa rin. Yung Mizuno mas matagal ng konti. Ganun din. Gusto kong paabuti ng ano eh. Yeah, we are planning that. We just have to find in the building where we have our meetings. I don't really like the lighting. Too noisy. Meron kami binabalak in one venue. I don't know when. Tavern boys keep planning, but you know, ayoko kasi puro plano eh, di ba? Yeah, that'd be nice. Pero siguro iyan na lang, parang if it's a tavern session, I have to give some passwords kasi we can't let laymen, see the session. Pero if you're talking about just like all performances, yeah, we can do that maybe once a month. Pero I thought you were talking about a serious tavern session. Tavern session is really intricate because talagang we just keep breaking down and of course we show each other the work. So what were you talking about? Referring to what? A session or all performances? Kung all performances, yeah, we can go live. Pero kung yung what a tavern session is like live, siguro yung mga members only or performances lang. Okay. Yan nga, pero kung session na, dapat hindi parang those only with passwords. Or we can go. So that can be done pwede private na yun. Yeah. Nakakatuwa eh, pati some of the electronic stuff that I actually built myself. I made a remote control industrial strength reel. Set up all around the theater at any given time. So someone kept that machine pala I made. I made a miniature version for Nolly. And in the box were two of them. Nakakatuwa. I made a lot of gafus as well. different kinds of gafus. So I'm gonna have to set up a bazaar somehow, like a sale. Siguro go even, wala na eh, wala nang, kahit may box pa yan, di ba? Siguro, I told Bessie, let it go for 50% off na siguro. And then, just so they can convert it na lang. Ang daming bumalik. Man. Like si Bessie sabi niya, Rats, what's this little alien thing? So, I made that. Sako, you keep it. Sa bahay ni Bessie, we're trying to put a corner for Lolly, no? Like a like a museum. Almost about 1/4 or 1/3 their house will be turned into a museum. Mas kaparate. And most of my creations are there. Na nakakasarap ng feeling, Choy, yung bumalik yung mga na-create. Totoo yan. I mean, where's he gonna go? Magagamit, pero iba talaga itatago ko. Yung, kasi when I make things, sometimes gumagawa, especially if it's a magic thing, I make about a dozen of them. Yung iba pinatago ko sa kanila. Yeah, pwede rin. I know all the stores here anyway. Pero ang maganda siguro is to create a Magfi event. Open even to the other clubs. Just like for specifically for Nolly's items. And that too many DVDs. Problem lang is I mean, who's gonna buy DVDs? And all magicians around the world, they just like crack the code and download it from friends. But these are original DVDs. Heck, alam mo, sabi ko, he bought this behind my back. Sabi ko, that is nothing, man. Sabi ko, that's a bunch of crap. Sabi ko, do not buy this. Binili pa rin niya. You know what that is? The entire set came in a big package like that, oh. Peter Marvy's card through window, which was really a loser. Binili pa rin yan. So now it's there in the box. Kagal na nun. I remember Nolly saying, Hans, maganda to. Ito yung ganito, ganyan. Sako, don't buy it. Sako, walang kwenta. Well, he did. Yeah, the original box. It's it. And then, I did it dito sa Green Hills when the first Starbucks live, they weren't cell phone, but got over a dozen people who were there still remember that. You know, did you see Blaine, you know, parang through the window? Yeah, I can do it. Sige nga, and I did it. On the fly. Signed. It was such a big spectacle in Green Hills. You know. Signed. No stooges. Boom, through the window. Plop. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And no, it's not exactly. This is better. On the fly. Signed. All the tavern boys will tell you and swear by it. Tapos ito, Peter Marvy is selling this thing, no? Binili naman ni Nolly. Actually, hindi niya inamin na binili niya, eh. Tinago niya ngayon, kalon na laman. Na-booking patuloy. Ngayon, all the tavern boys know how it's done. And all of them can do it anytime, any window, anywhere. About 90% of the tavern boys can do card manipulation, but it's just for we just like do it just for fun. But 100% of the tavern boys, 99% would never perform it because you just won't get bookings for that. And I think only magicians are entertained with card manipulation. You're not gonna do that in a party or a bachelor's party or a wedding or... Pero it's nice practice. Ang magaling dyan si Ronnie. Oh man, Ronnie was ahead of his time. Long before the Korean guys were doing, yung mga nakatayong ganon, Ronnie was already doing it. So it's a double-edged sword, and the world, only certain parts of the magicians around the world know about how good Filipinos are. It's the inner circle who knows about what the Filipino can do. But the general community, they're clueless on how better we are here. Especially in close-up. Double-edged because it's also good that they don't know about it. So I rummage through the box. So what do I find? So there's a box here, like 3 cans of fanning powder. So I talked to sabi ko, Nolly, what for? Wala lang, he just enjoys fanning with ease. But they know it. Choy, mas alam nila sa ibang bansa. The inner circles. I take pride in that because I worked my butt off. Mas maganda nga yun yung tago yung hindi nila alam. Mas nakakagulat. Parang ano yan, Choy, parang 3.25, di ba? 90% hindi alam. I guess I have too many hats. In Hong Kong, uh, the, 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 the magicians in Hong Kong, tawag dito, every time I'm there, kailangan ko magtago kasi pagbaba ko ng lobby, they're all there. That was my and Japan. In the inner circles of close up west side, they don't even know that I'm involved in music at all. Dito naman, other musicians, they know me as a drum. I'm gonna upgrade. I'm gonna shoot a video of my old cops routine, siguro. I think I might do that this week. Yeah. Every year it keeps changing. Para sa akin kasi yung cups and balls is like, it's like the ultimate workout. It's like swimming. You know, parang all the muscles are working. Slides, geography, psychology, pattern. Yeah. Yeah, it's a complete workout. You know, at least all my tavern goers must graduate. You know, that is the rite of passage for anyone to enter my tavern. You can ask any of them because you'll meet them. Choi has met some of them, the original members of the tavern. Nung lecture ni Gazo, you see Choi, that small group of well, they're not young men anymore. They used to be young men. They all know that it had to importante yung cups and balls sa akin. Chop cup, straight cups, 2 cups, 3 cups. I even have one with I have a routine with it's called look for it. It's called Scavenger's Cup. Scavenger. Yeah, 3 irregular cups. Alan and Dan, hello. Well, magic started for me at 7. At 7, I was very lucky to have traveled the world at that young age. I think I was 7 when I was in the UK with my mother, and then I saw a magician, and well, I was hooked. And in the Philippines naman, the first big show that I saw was from Sorkar. Sorkar was so popular. He's an Indian magician, and he disappeared on stage. And then nagulat ako. I was like, I think we were maybe about the seventh row, Araneta Coliseum to. And there was this thing moving beside me, and it was him, no? And then nakatago siya sa cloak, no? And with those big Indian eyes, he winked at me. And then I became like an instant Confederate. Sabi ko, yeah, I don't see you. And then he appears in the middle of the audience, and everybody screams. And then after the performance, one of his bodyguards came up to me and my dad and said, Sarkar wants to see the young boy. So, dinala ko backstage, and he taught me a trick. And the trick that he taught me, hello, Lai, was, it's a torn and restored napkin, you know. And saka I wanna learn that. And then he taught me, and he taught me the secret. And then yung punit-punit na pieces, binuo rin niya. So it was a soccer trick, you know. But, yeah. So mas nauna pa yun than my songwriting, you know. And as far as, well, I might as well kwento naman sa yabang, but even original, if there's original Raimundo music, there's original Raimundo magic. And I have about 150 that has been published worldwide. Some in other books. I have a couple of routines in the books of Richard Kaufman. Aldo Colombini has used some of my routines in his books. Who else? There's a lot. There's a lot out there. And one guy from the UK, Christopher Williams, I think is his name. Christopher Williams. There was a project to create, they call it the big book of all my stuff. But nung panahon na yun, I was thinking, should I give them away? Should I just use it for my lectures? Or should I share it with the fraternity already? I forgot half of them, pero lucky for me, with sa Tavern Boys, I can't remember. I think it's featured in. There's a long article in the Magic Cafe, but it's really incomplete. It's almost 1,000 items Nakalagay doon Nakalagay doon yung. Man. I think the name of my trick is The Other Card. It came out in some of Aldo's books. Because Aldo and I really became good friends, you know. We met in a convention in China. And ever since, you know. Aldo's favorite, I don't know why, you know what my favorite is? Your Not So Graphless Huffing Halves. Because he first saw that during our combined lecture. And, sabi niya, all these years, you know, sabi niya, that one flew by me. Sabi niya. Let's call The Other Card. And there are some items na it's just like the tatlong 25. I call it nga the tatlong 25 phenomenon. I mean, the entire world is using it. Pero di nila alam ako yung gumawa. And I have, what do you call this? I even have the prototypes, with dates on it, you know, like that card, you know. I just took the idea of the F coin and made it into using a card. And then from Nolly's box, I had a gafus wherein you can bite off any part. You can even ask the spectator, where you want to bite. The top half, the corner, lengthwise, crosswise, wherever. You know, they pick what part you want to bite. Good thing na lang, I'm not really a guy who's a big on credits. It's don't make a big fuss out of it. But yeah, I don't think I got credit for some of my innovations in magic. It's fine. People don't get amazed with credits anyways. People get inspired and amazed by the performances, by the product. Yabang lang naman yun. I have a lot of magical experience na ganun eh. I'm in a convention. I'm in a convention in Japan, and then another Asian guy would pop in front of me and say, "I'm gonna show you something." I say, "Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead, yeah." And he was performing my trick. Hindi niya alam ako yung gumawa, you know. But I was kind. I said, "Hey, that's great." It was later on in the evening that someone told me, that you showed this to him. Well, he originated that and he created that. And, he was almost like me. He said, no, I'm flattered, Saka, don't worry about it. Same thing in Las Vegas. A Danish guy performed one of my tricks. And later I said, I know you made it, that's why I performed it for you. And a pleasant surprise, really nice. I forget his name. The great Dean Dill surprised me with one of my own creations. Hey, I've been following you, this is yours. Really wonderful memories, A friend is coming home, is visiting from Honolulu. His name is Glenn Bailey. Sako, Glenn, before you come to the Philippines, make sure you drop by dito, Curtis, and see if Kainoa was still there. Tell them to send me something. Or else you won't have entry to the Philippines. Yeah, that Dean Dale story, that's a really great story kasi talagang, I went to his booth. I wasn't expecting that he would know me. What do you have here? Then he was showing me, let me show you something, this will blow your mind. Yeah, okay. I was ready to buy it, And then I'm realizing, hey, this is my trick. And then he simply just winked. And he said, the Manila Enforcer, the boss, how are you? Wow! I think we have a picture from that. Same thing with Chris Kenner. During those years, at least in the underground scene, there were two guys who were going really head on as far as three fly is concerned. That would be me and Eric Jones. So it was even announced during the three fly symposium. Sabi niya, I forgot the name of this guy. I think he died. Sabi niya, oh, name escapes me. It's a known name. Sabi niya, gentlemen, we combine all our versions of the three fly. We still won't come close to the versions of that would be me nga. He's not good, he's great. Or maybe good is great for you. Eric Jones, are you kidding me? That guy's amazing. It's not good. He's amazing. Because he can, not only does he have the finesse and the moves, he can tell a story. You know, the rest are excellent slides, but so in performance for me. Because I mean, I don't want to sound like an old magician, but I mean, their moves. And Rael would tell me that, no, Maestro Rael, I do the fanciest thing, and Rael would look at me when we were young, and said, "Oh, yeah, okay, nice juggling. So where's the magic?" And that would piss me off. Only later on, and realize later on that I'd be like that with the Tavern Boys, So Eric and I, we were part of, unbeknownst to the general public, we were part of the Familia. And we got together years before no one even knew who Eric Jones was. It was me, a guy named MB, a Latino named Mano. It's amazing guy, this Mano. We even came up with a DVD when DVDs were still new. So it was called The Familia. And yeah, so Eric and I would go head on, and we had so much fun. Yeah, he was mataba siya. Nasunugan pa yan eh. Well, dalawa na lang ang yung iba marami patay na eh. As far as the entire image, the professionalism, the psychology, and my number one mentor there would be the late Paul Potassi. You guys can research on that name, Paul Potassi. Oh, he was a mega star. He was kasabay nila Fred Caps yan. All around Europe. Even to this day, you go around Europe and say, go to any group of magicians and say, do you know who Paul Potassi is? Oh, wow, Paul Potassi. Well, he lived here. And dito sa Pilipinas, he would only talk to three guys, Chubster, Lou Hilario, and myself. I'm really lucky. I'm a lucky guy. The great Chelsea is wala, patay na rin. If he were alive, he'd be in his 90s. There's another guy that who would join us. You might remember the name Bon, if you're still there. The last name escapes me right now. Justin. The name is Justin. He created a trick called Trident. This was in the early 2000s. Justin, I forgot his name. Man. Justin Miller, there you go. Yeah. It's a good friend. I don't even know if he's still active. But when he was coming up with Trident, we saw it first and we were, yeah, okay. There's another guy who would, Dan Watkins, I think, yeah. Another guy who helped me so much was Gallo. I hope he's still alive. Is he still alive? Oh, he got into all sorts of trouble. At one time, he was even, humihiram pa ng pera sa akin yan eh. I'm out of the streets right now, man. I need your help. And then, sabi, next thing you know, I'm gonna take a sabbatical because, whatever his religion is, ayaw na siya ipag-magic. And then next thing I know, he's coming up with a new DVD and I don't know. Well, trouble with the law? Wow. Yeah. Well, even Dan Harlan, at one point, I think he was trying to wreck a vending machine at one time, Heard about it. It's alright. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah. Silver dream. He's got great ideas, but maybe it's the figures are too long, I think. There's like a Frankenstein thing. In Japan, long before there was like Ponta and then but ngayon talaga, I mean, beautiful moves, There's Japanese guys, Ludens, Ponta's phenomenal. But long before Ponta, there's this guy named Broccoli. We call him Broccoli. We were together in a convention in Japan. Then he just disappeared. I can't even find his videos on YouTube. If you can find it for me, Broccoli. Yeah, I had troubles with the button. That's right. Yeah. They're not good. They're probably the best in the world now. Even then, it started with Dr. Sawa. I mean, the things Sawa can do. Sino bang kasabay ko sa Japan noon? Every time I go there, I was Akira Fuji. In my playlist, I think I have a playlist called Conventions and Lectures. You might see some people there. Pero yung Broccoli, galing. Ang galing ng Broccoli. Problema din kay Akira in the circles, parang maraming may ayaw sa kanya. Medyo may attitude eh. Medyo may attitude. I was lucky I got to spend time with the old masters in Japan. Like there's this guy named Oh man, Shintaro. And they treated me well, you know. I mean, they treated me to lunch and dinner, you know. They fed me so well. That's why favorite ko talaga. And that in that Japan convention, uh, Rubenstein, I think we were roommates, and oh, we had a blast. They were the best host. But tsaka maganda sa Japan, they have a lot of magic bars. You know, they have magic bars. You know, it's still a subculture, but it's medyo big. Are you asking me if there's kung may mga conventions pa ngayon? Probably more. Probably more. Yeah, probably more now. If it was so big before, probably more now. And not only that, they have, at least the one I went to was actually a close-up convention. So it's not just like a magic convention. You know, they have talagang ano lang. This is just all for stage. For stage, of course, everybody in Japan, kahit na around Asia, you see the same guys in all the conventions, like Fukai. He would always be there. You know, all these years. Hanggang ngayon, even if we have a convention here, Fukai would fly here. But the close-up guys, I don't think they ever been here. But I've been there. I mean, it's like J-pop, you know. They have a certain, their own flair, their own flavor. They have their own moves. Kung pwede nga lang, sabi ko dun sa mga Japanese counterparts, guys, let's just keep it here in Asia. You know, don't teach it. For me, I think they are tops as far as coin magic is concerned. I think Japanese are second to none now. Card magic for me now, with a straight deck, I think no one is better than Danny Ortiz. Danny Ortiz. The greatest cardician for me has got to be Tamaris. They were all disciples of one, you know. I mean, with all respect to Marlo, Hofzinser, all the greats. I think in modern times, it was Juan Tamaris. Henry Evans, you know, kasi kilala siya for his comic, but that guy is just brilliant, no? One of the most brilliant minds also, unknown to the general public, is Henry Evans, you know. Another genius, and he's got the chops, and he's also an academician, and I really had the great privilege of meeting him. He even came to my lecture, and we had a great exchange. It's Roberto Giobbi. Roberto Giobbi. If you haven't heard of Roberto Giobbi, man, Roberto Giobbi taught me angling like no one ever did. You know, he would point, you know, parang across me. If you don't want to see this, point this to the guy's left eyebrow. O kaya, you know, he taught me all the precise angles to conceal. And para sa akin yun ang mga gusto ko. Oh, because he's one of the greats. His name is Roberto Giobbi. Kasi kami, yun ang mga hanap namin eh. You know, we don't really care about the new tricks. We don't really care about, you know, it's the stuff behind the trick. That's what we love to discuss. You know? Tulad yan, you know, if you do a cop, you know what a cop is? C-O-P, a cop. Okay, so you can do a cop. But what at what angle? At what angle in relation to the spectator? Yan. So when you know the angles, you can move freely with confidence. And you won't be seen. Diba? You won't get caught. So that's what the tavern boys enjoys the most. Like yung the charming Chinese. So finally, and Ronnie performed it last Monday. I don't know if someone got a video of it. And he announced, you know, after decades of you know, doing this and learning this, and after 2.5 weeks, every week of jamming with Rael and Rani, here is the triple R Charming Chinese Challenge with just 3. Oh man! And I watched it for the very first time after jamming it with Ronnie and Rael for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, he surprised us last Monday with an actual performance. And you know, I was beside Rael, we were watching, sabi niya, hey, we did good. Yes, the triple R. Kasi there's one face by Ronnie, one face by Rael, and one face by Rani. After 2 weeks of deliberation, no, take that out. Ito, dagdag mo to. Tanggalin mo na yan. Huwag mo na isama, hindi na kailangan yan. And it will still evolve. You know, yung performance niya nung Monday, I know Ronnie. It was just like his medicine ball. Wait, I can't see. Brad Al! Kamusta Al? Siguro 2 more weeks because I know tiningi na kami ni Rael, we can still push it to the next level. Hintayin nyo na lang muna. I was happy, we were blown away, but I know there's some more finesse pa to be done. And hindi pa na sa pa na pinakita ni Rael yung ano yung Al, brother. No rush pero keep your eye on those ang ganda mismo talaga yon. Tawag dito si Rael kasi came up with a very very convincing display. Hindi pa niya napakita kay Ronnie, sa akin lang niya pinakita. So we have to get Ronnie do that part. question is, will I add it to my rap? No. It's just not my personality. That's why. Yun na nga eh. I really, when it comes to actual performances, I would, as far as magic is concerned, I do what I think is bagay for my personality. So as far as the charming Chinese challenge is concerned, I'm just gonna do it just for fun. But I really work on it, no? Pero I have fun with it, but I don't really enjoy it. Rael loves it. I don't know why. Oh nga pala, I'm having 2 close-up table made. One for myself and one for Magfi. And kahapon, kinunan na yung, pinadalan ako ng picture nung, ano ko eh, yung maker ko eh. Yeah. Ay, nako. Guys, huwag kayo mawala mamaya. Birthday ni Clamsy ha. Actually, kaya talaga ako nag-live ngayon eh, to remind everyone. Make sure you guys drop by and, you know, let's make Clumsy's day really special. Yeah? Yeah. Ay, well, naubusan na ako ng kanto dito dahil yung sun ay umiikot na. Ay, nako, Dang, isang tulog na. Ano ba ngayon? Wednesday ngayon, ano? Wednesday ba ngayon? Wednesday. Wala. 3 tulog pa bago yung world premiere ni Choy, hanapin mo sa ano ko, panoorin mo. Napanood mo na yung 3 Little Pigs ko, di ba? Hanapin mo yung scavenger cups. It's the only one of its kind in the world. Grabe, no? Hindi ko na alam kung anong araw. Yeah. 3 tulog pa. Let's really push it. You know, I mean talaga, this kid. Oh, God bless the plans, you know. Ito ang future ng OPM. As far as what do you call this? As far as male vocalist is concerned, no? I really believe that you know, if Rodney really takes it to another level, really focus on it, talagang he will really be the new voice of OPM. Naniniwala talaga ako. Oh, yung 3 Little Pigs. Talaga yun, talagang sinulat ko yun, Choy. Sinulat ko talaga yung tagal kong inano yun. Ako Choy, dapat dumaan ka sa cups and balls rin. Kailangan ko ikaw padaanin dyan. Yan yung para sa akin, yun yung complete, the most complete act of all. Walang tavern goer na hindi dumaan sa Cops and Balls. Well, anyways, well, thank you very much, everyone. And, yep, I'll see you all later. Happy birthday, Clumsy. Have a great day. And, yeah, bye, everyone. Ito. O nga pala, bago ko umalis, 8 hours of sleep. Woo!